go. I almost forgot about you. Come on, I got a busy day. Let's go. So what's up? Shawn's the name and vlogging is the game today. I haven't vlogged in years, and for those of you who don't know, I used to upload weekly vlogs on a different channel of mine for like almost a full year straight. I really enjoyed it, and I just kind of stopped after a little while. I don't really know why, and lately I've been having an itching to actually do another vlog, so here we are. Like I've mentioned, I've got a pretty incredibly jam-packed day today, which I'm pretty excited for. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff. So I figured, you know, I wanna document the entire day because I'm doing so many different things. And not only that, but I want to actually talk about my tips for a successful work-life balance because one, so many people get this debate and this argument wrong, and two, because I feel like I've got a really good work-life balance, and it actually took me years and years and years to figure out. If you don't know me, basically by the age of 16, I was essentially cut off financially from my parents, not because my parents were poor, but because they wanted me to start, you know, kind of going out on my own, making my own money, doing my own things. At the age of 16, I was probably like the only 16-year-old that was like, I really want a job. I want a job so bad so I can start making some money, and that's what I did. On my 16th birthday, I was so stoked that I was able to actually legally get a job that I probably sent out 100 or 200 applications, 2 or 3 interviews out of that, and then I ended up actually landing my first ever job at Jimmy John's, which is a sandwich shop. It was rough. But it didn't matter because, you know, I had money to go do things. And then I also had YouTube going on at this point, and, you know, once I graduated high school and went on to college, I pretty much only stuck to entrepreneurship type jobs. Almost there. Which is really important to my story because if you don't know much about me, I'm 23 years old right now, and when it comes to work, I mean, I do all sorts of things like I'm an online instructor, I obviously do YouTube, I'm a full-time mortgage lender, I own a real estate brokerage, let's see, I just became part owner of a furniture company, so I stay extremely busy, and I guess you can say I get around. Oh, and I also coach beach volleyball whenever I've got some free time, which is why I want to talk about a work-life balance, because if you're sitting there going, how do you do all those things and still have a life? It's very important to understand the premise of a work-life balance because so many people argue in the wrong way. And what I mean by that is actually understanding the real problem. But before we get into that thought, I'm actually arriving to the first pit stop of the day, so you will have to hold that thought for 1 second while we go work out.
Legs and arms.
What did you do?
I only did back.
All right, so we're heading to a special, I guess, event. We'll get there in a little bit, but I want to talk about more of a work-life balance. So most people think well, actually, Pete, what is your ideal work-life balance?
Okay, so
Ideal day.
I mean, I almost have this now because I quit one of my jobs, but 8 hours of sleep, 12 to 8, and then wake up, 2 to 3 hours of like getting ready, you know? And so let's say like 45 hours a week, making $75,000 every year after taxes.
Okay, so Pete's response is probably 90% of people out there. They want to work 40 hours, maybe 45 hours max, and you want to be making close to the 6-figure range, which seems like a pretty amazing life. But the problem is, most jobs do not allow for that. Companies are literally designed to create jobs that do not allow for you to work that little and make that much money. And if you are working that little and making that much money, then you've probably been at the job for 10 to 15 to 20 years where you're tenured and you can do things like that. That's the problem with a work-life balance. It's not how you manage your time, it's how your job manages your time. Acknowledgement's the first step. Tyler was in a terrible job that he hated, and he told me every day that he hated it, and he got a new job, and now his work-life balance is amazing, and we get to do fun things like we're doing today. Acknowledging the fact that your job determines your work-life balance, not you. Let me say that again. Your job is what determines your work-life balance, not you. So whatever your ideal work-life balance looks like, you have to find a job that matches that. For me, in my job, actually we're pulling up to our second event of the day, which is the lake. We are test driving brand new boats. Peter, you excited?
No! That'll be good. Yeah, it sucked. I didn't have fun at all. That boat was too old. 2020 is
brand new. It's way too old.
Remember back in 2020 when we rode that boat? That sucked, but I think that was pretty fun.
Well, all right. Where were we? Okay, work-life balance and kind of my life. So I chose an entrepreneurship type route because the revenue making possibilities are endless with that, but also the working hours possibilities are endless with that. So Pete, when we are hanging out, who gets priority? You or my phone when it rings?
Phone.
Yeah, phone. Phone 100% of the time. My phone rings, I am answering it. No matter what we are doing, I'm answering the phone. Am I okay with that? Yeah, because I like doing what I do. And again, I'm in the entrepreneurship type field, so I like to make as much money as I can, so I can, have as much fun and play as hard as I can. I'm in my 20s. I don't have like a kid and family like Pete.
I have a kid and family. I'm
But yeah, so that's the thing that kind of sucks is, I work a lot of hours, but again, I enjoy it, and it works for me, even though I know it can be frustrating for some of the people I hang out with. Because I've literally been at the lake on a boat with like 8 people, listening to music, having fun, phone rings, and I'm like, all right, pause the music, everyone be quiet, act like we're in an office right now. And then I'll be on the phone for like 15 minutes and then hang up and we'll go back to what we're doing. My friends, they put up with me, which is good, because...
Oh! Punch bucket!
Really cool beetle. But yeah, anyway, my goal is not to work 8 hours, play 8 hours, and sleep 8 hours. A lot of people are always saying, I want a better work-life balance where I can go hang out with friends or spend time with girlfriend, wife, kids, all that stuff. And you can. You just have to pick a job that allows for that, because you only get 24 hours in a day.
You gotta get more hours every day by sleeping less. How do you do that? You sleep faster.
Oh, who said that?
Arnold.
Anyway, look at Maslow's hierarchy of need pyramid. If you've never seen this before, the bottom of the pyramid is all about surviving, how you can eat, you need to be able to sleep, you need to be able to drink water, your body needs these things to actually live. And then above that, you've got your security and your safety and making sure that instead of just surviving, you're actually living now. And then above that is gonna be your social relationship, your family, your compassion, your love, all that kind of stuff. So if you go based off the needs of the human body, you have to provide for your family, for yourself, AKA, which means you are working. It starts with your work, not with your life. And definitely not with your time management.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm hungry. I am such an idiot. So get this. Literally had an amazing day planned and was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna vlog this. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna start out doing some, a good little workout in the morning. We're gonna go on some brand new boats today and have some fun surfing and wakeboarding and all this fun stuff. And then I was gonna do all that and be back in time for my flight to Vegas. Yes, I was literally going to go to Vegas today. Keyword was because I go to check in on my flight and I'm looking at it like, yeah, I think we'll have enough time. Flight leaves at 2:45. We're good. We'll be back. We'll have some time to shower, blah, blah, all this stuff. I get back and I go to check into my flight. The flight is for 3 weeks from now. What was I thinking? Attention to detail. Are you freaking kidding me? So I have no idea what I'm going to do. I was going to Vegas literally just for the night. I was flying to Vegas just for the night for my buddy's birthday, and now I'm going to call him. By the way, he's already there.
What's up?
How mad would you be if I don't come?
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
A new flight, if I flew out today, since it's last minute, it's only $380. Can we go the weekend that I do have a flight for?
Oh, I can't believe you did that. How do you mess that up?
I don't know how I messed that up so bad.
Here, someone wants to talk to you.
Oh God.
Listen here, buddy. Don't make me hit you with the U word, all right? Unsubscribe.
Oh my! Do not ever say the U word in my presence. All right. Well, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right, peace.
What do I do? I've got 3 options. Option 1, I can drive out to Vegas. It's about a 4.5 hour drive from where I'm at now. So I can drive out to Vegas. I got to get an oil change in my car before I do so. And I drive out there. Option number 2, I just suck it up and I buy another plane ticket because I actually can't cancel my other flight. And then option 3, I just don't go to Vegas, and that kind of sucks because that would have been a really cool day and a lot of fun, especially for his birthday. But I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I honestly don't know what I'm going to do right now. I literally do not know what I'm going to do. I'm always so strict on like a schedule that I stick to, and I totally ruined it. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure that out. But first I want to wrap up this video so I can focus on what I'm doing and not, half-ass the vlog and half-ass what I'm doing. So I figured I'd finish up the story on this whole work-life balance. Bottom line, what I've been trying to say for this entire video is if you are looking to improve the quality of your life, believe it or not, it starts with your job. You can't put lipstick on a pig. If you're in a situation that isn't allowing for you to do what you want to do, you have to change your situation. And not only that, but understanding the fact that no matter what situation or job you are in, the more you work, the more you're going to get paid. And the less you work, the more time you have at making your ideal work-life balance a reality. Yo, I'm coming.
Yo, what just happened?